This area is special in ways I wish I could tell you, and in ways I don't even understand myself. The mysteries here are mind-boggling. Good morning. It's another beautiful day, and today the mission is to go to a very special place that I've been to before, but I didn't have as good camera gear back then. So I'm gonna go back and film it again and also look around the area because my eyes are, well, my understanding is much better and I might see some stuff that I didn't see last time. Nothing like crossing the cold creek in the morning. Oh yeah. Kind of looks like a heart shape. I like it. This is a suspicious pile of rocks. I don't remember seeing this here before. Getting a little thick here. This might be hard to see, but look how we got this big one, then this line here goes all the way across, even up here. That's probably a check dam in my opinion. Here's another one with much bigger rocks. I suppose it could be natural, I don't know for sure, but it's weird how you find these lines and so many of them when you would expect more disorderly situations. Oh, that feels like a staircase right there. This train's a bit rougher than I thought it would be. At the very least, it's super beautiful and kind of fun climbing up through all these bushes and stuff. Wow. Super beautiful moss right here. Cool green stuff growing on these branches. I just heard an animal up there, and hopefully it's not a mountain lion because we are in mountain lion territory now. Don't know what this is, but it's something. It's clearly not natural. Someone put that up there as well. I gotta wonder, is this like a trap for small animals or something? I'm guessing this was treasure hunters that were sifting through the dirt because we're way out in the middle of nowhere. Don't know why this would be here.
Treasure hunters look for what they consider to be treasures on the outside, under the dirt, behind buildings, hidden away somewhere. But each of us has treasures within our own self, and these are the most valuable. You can't see them usually. Sometimes you can hear them in someone's voice or a hug, but the treasure is really within our own being, and it's always there, it's always free, and it's always beautiful.
Amen. Wow. Feels like there's a little wall right here that may be buried or something. just a massive rock. Here's all the stuff that people have found. I'll come back and look at it with the macro. That is a giant rock. So it does kind of look like it fell from up there, but I have trouble believing that it landed on this wall. That definitely looks like a wedge rock, a couple of them. Keep it in place, because when you get in here, there's only one wall on the left side. If this giant rock had fallen on top of the ruin, you'd think there would be more wall over here that it fell on. So, in my mind, either this fell and just landed like sticking straight up, which seems almost impossible, or it was moved, which, I mean, it's a humongous rock, but that seems much more plausible to me than it just fell and landed like that. Especially after all the other stuff that we've found. Like, we've found quite a few megalithic rocks that have been moved. At least I believe they've been moved. Some people may cling to the idea that the natives were incapable of moving such big rocks, but I disagree. I think they could move these big rocks. Hey everyone, we are giving away another metal print. This time, it's one of the images that I took, and this was a very memorable day when I got this one. I call this one Cloudy Flow. It's worth around $100, and it will be signed by all three of us. If you would like a chance to win this image, just leave a comment down below with the word mysteries in it. And also, please read the full rules down in the description below as well. And we will talk about it a little bit more at the end of the video.
Hello, Michael here again. I'm happy to be with you. I want to share some history and insights about this amazing location. That's an archaeological site that we have named Slanted Rock Alcove. It's been a wonderful adventure and a lot of fun. I hope you all enjoy it as much as I have. So thanks for coming along and have a wonderful day. Archaeologists claim that man has been in Sedona going back 13,000 years. Based mostly on Clovis projectile points found here. However, a handful of ancient sites around Sedona that have been excavated revealed artifacts that date back to 2000 BC. It is believed that this area has been continually occupied for the last 4,000 years. So the question is, where did early man take shelter during the winter months? There are many alcoves and a few caves within walking distance of drinking water that were probably lived in for that reason. It doesn't look like archaeologists have done enough research to figure it out. It seems their focus has been mostly on the more recent Sedona culture, with very little attention to history before that major occupation. Fairly recent studies from 2004, Denise and Jerams, conducted around pluvial rain-formed closed basin lakes in Nevada, have found and documented proof from cave excavations of man's occupation dating from 14,000 to 8,000 years ago. And they were able to develop an accurate climate model for that time period. As a result, it was determined that the Clovis period was from 13,200 to 12,900 years ago. Two different corresponding dated methods were used together to determine accuracy: bone amino acid dating, AMS, and radiocarbon dating. A more recent study from 2020, Waters, Stafford, and Carlson, dated the Clovis period from 13,050 to 12,750 years ago. Each are 300 years durations. I believe that this site we have named Slanted Rock Alcove is potentially one of them. This small room found here on one side of the opening may have been perfect for holding in fire-produced heat. There is evidence of many fires in the deepest part of this narrow room that shows a heavy residue from black smoke. The uncluttered floor has a generous amount of dirt, with the entrance still partially blocked with large stones. It was probably a cozy fit for a few people and may also have been used to cook food. Mystical hidden petroglyphs are one of the highlights of this special site. It is a bit unusual to find petroglyphs inside an alcove dwelling, but given the thick smoke-caused patina coating on the walls, the opportunity must have presented itself. Most of the images seem to depict versions of man which could potentially be quite ancient. Some have Patayan characteristic of long fingers and toes, while the one that stands out the most looks similar to the Hopi Kashina. This one is actually incised, being cut into the surface. Claims about petroglyphs have been made suggesting incised and striated surface to be of archaic age. This Kashina-like figure may come from Hopi legend and depict Masao, or skeleton man, who served as the god or deity of death and rebirth, the underworld, and fire, as well as the guardian of the fourth world. He was also known as caretaker of the earth and in charge of moral order. This alcove also contains an amazing food grinding feature, with 5 or 6 metates carved into a bedrock ledge, creating a stand-up work area. This appears to be a rare appendage. This same ledge is also covered with artifacts, which include many different types of pottery sherds, pieces of obsidian, agate, and possibly a few manos. Also, quite notably, what could be an archaic handheld metate that could possibly be many thousands of years old. Similar metates have been found that were used around the end of the Ice Age for grinding seeds, berries, nuts, fruits, and other plant foods. A list of seeds that could be found in this region are stickleaf, also called sealy, which is a highly nutritious grass seed, chia, amaranth, and sunflower. Available pods were mesquite and acacia. The list of berries would be mulberries, manzanita, juniper, wild grape, and finally, pine nuts, walnuts, and acorns. Slanted Rock Alcove may have been occupied by numerous different cultures, going back a very long period of time, and possibly holds a treasure trove of ancient history. Probably the most recent and last occupation would have been the Sedona, coming to a complete end by 1450 AD.
It does kind of look like there's some smoke on this, but was that before or after it was moved or fell? Whoa. Just heard it again. That almost sounded like an explosion, more than a gunshot. I don't know. I just heard another really big explosion, and I'm not aware of any shooting range down there. It's also in an area that I wanted to go check out after this spot, kinda. And kind of freaks me out now to go down there. But it may be nothing. It may just be like some kind of shooting range that I don't know about, and someone is like blowing stuff up. But I can't help but make me wonder or remind me of this sort of, I'm not sure if you'd call it a conspiracy theory, but there have been these booms reported like all across the United States, and some people claim that they were coming from underground. And I can't help but wonder if there's some kind of underground, like secret underground military base around here or something. One reason why is because there is a sinkhole not too far from here, and I personally believe that there's an opening to the underworld somewhere that the public doesn't know about. And like, this is, as crazy as it sounds, like right around where those explosions are happening is like one of the areas where I suspect that the opening could be. It's probably not that. Jeez, what the heck? Anyways, I should keep going and try not to worry about it too much. There was actually probably around 10 explosions or more while I was up there, which the mic didn't totally pick up that good, and I didn't include them in the video, but I really just have to wonder what was going on. Ugh, I just fell twice. First one wasn't so bad, but the second one almost broke my finger. Feeling very grateful and lucky that it's not worse and that I'm okay. But I'm moving too fast, and these rocks are all wet and mossy and slippery, and I was just, not good. My finger's kind of numb, but at least it's not broken. Oh, jeez. That was not smart. I need to slow down so that I get home okay. I think I forgot where it was. It's on the whole other next ridge, so I'm just gonna have to do that one another time. Oops. Oh well. Very steep here. death if you fall off on any side right here. But I just wanted to show one of the coolest things that we found. We call these pointer rocks, and if you get in the middle of them, they point to one of the most sacred places in all of Sedona. I can't show you because I would give away location, and we don't want any harm coming to any of this, but we've studied geology for years and we don't know how this could happen naturally. It just does not make sense unless someone moved these out here, and they're huge. So this is a path going down here, and like it's been built up with large rocks going all the way down. See this? This was all stacked here. It's like that going all the way up. So there's a little cairn there, and this is definitely a path in my opinion. And it leads to a really cool place. A real mystery. There's a ruin that is very high up and we don't know how they got up there. Maybe a very, very tall ladder, like a 30-40 foot ladder. Or maybe they were just really, really good at climbing and somehow got up there. Like Spider-Man who climbs those skyscrapers. Somehow I got up there. Maybe they somehow climbed up through the crack. Beautiful bird friend singing along. Gotta touch grass every once in a while. So I did some measurements and my father did some calculations and estimations. His conservative estimate of the large upright slanted rock in the alcove is around 2,100 pounds. And his estimations of the pointer rocks out on the side of the steep cliff are somewhere close to 1,800 pounds each. As far as I know, there is no exact weight which makes something megalithic. A definition of megalithic I pulled from the internet says, quote, relating to ancient construction works using stones of great size. So, in my opinion, these very large stones are megalithic, and megalithic stonework is not really known to be in this area. The pointer rocks are especially fascinating and baffling to me. It was scary for me just to walk out there. Why would anyone move such big rocks to such a dangerous place? I've lived here my whole life and have never seen anything like that before. I think these megalithic aspects are very special discoveries, and I don't think anyone else has put these out on the internet yet. Also, this is still just the start. We have a lot more amazing discoveries coming, and quite a few of which are megalithic that we will be releasing in the near future. Sedona is an amazing place, and we are honored to share this beauty and lost history with you. But if you have any further insight or ideas about this, please feel free to share and let us know. Thank you so much for joining us on another adventure. Each one of you makes these journeys even better, and I hope everything is going as good as possible for you.
The birds are an inspiration to me. They wake up each morning and begin singing welcoming songs to the new day, sharing their song with whoever chooses to listen. Each of us also adds our own unique song as life flows on.
Hello again. I'm happy to share this image with you, and as usual, if you don't win this time, there will be more opportunities in the future as we're going to be doing more giveaways. As a legal disclaimer, this giveaway is not sponsored, endorsed, or administered by YouTube. If you'd like to participate, please read the full rules in the description below. We will contact the winner here on YouTube, so make sure you have your notifications set to on, or just come back in a couple weeks and check again. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day. Also, this is really easy to set up. It has the hanger already. You just put it on the wall and you're good to go.